I have to talk about this Cronus Zen situation. I'm going to be calling out a specific streamer on this video because he was disrespectful to me when I asked him a legitimate question about getting stuck on the edge of the hitbox. Now, I figured out why that was happening, and it was something in my settings, but it's not what you think it was. Now, this Cronus Zen thing, and I'll be honest, I haven't really I haven't dived into this until recently. I never really looked at or researched what it was. I have heard of it, but I've never actually looked into it. So what it is, and it's not what I thought it was. Originally, I thought the Cronus Zen was something that you put on your monitor and it like tracks on the screen, right? No, it's not that at all. It's actually much simpler, and it's so easy to hide where I am convinced. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I am legitimately convinced that 80% of streamers are probably using it. Now, you have some of the best players, these pro guys, they're just that good. But people make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. And I'm going to point out a couple things here with some streamers that you just can't ignore it, okay? If you have a guy, first of all, let's talk about how you can tell if someone's using a Cronus Zen. They don't miss shots. It doesn't matter if they're in position or out of position. They win 80% or more of their gunfights because they're using a box that literally plugs in between their controller and their PC or their PlayStation or their Xbox. I'm not kidding. That's how simple it is. It's a little box smaller than your phone that plugs in between your PlayStation, your PC, or your Xbox, and you run what's called an aim script. It's real simple, real easy software to use, and what it does is it gets rid of weapon recoil, and it gives you better aim assist on top of the aim assist, so you don't miss shots. That's why you got these guys that just, it never matters if they're out of position. If you play Warzone and you don't cheat, Cronus Zen is cheating, and you don't cheat, you know what I'm talking about. It's human stuff. People are going to make mistakes. You have a guy running solo quads and has a stupid, ridiculous high KD, like 11 in solo quads. He's probably using a Cronus Zen. I don't want to touch the game because it's like, now you're just, you know what you're seeing all the time now is all these TikTokers. It's like TikTok in their gamer tags or whatever, and they're all using the Cronus Zen. You can literally buy the Cronus Zen at a GameStop. It's so bad. I cannot. I was this naive towards the whole thing. I really was. I was like, the percentage of people using that because I thought it was something you put on your monitor and it would track. I'm dead serious. I was like, that sounds like trash. It doesn't. Who the fuck would do that? No, it's literally a box that plugs in between your controller and your PC. That's it. It runs an aim script for you. It's insane. It's insane. Dude, and I'm going to call out a streamer. His name is GalaxyWZ. Now, I'm calling this guy out because he was super disrespectful to me on a stream. I asked him a question about getting stuck on the edge of the hitbox, and he played dumb. He's literally talking about the hitbox in stream, in chat. I asked him about getting stuck on the edge of it, and he played dumb. He didn't know what that was. And it's not because he knew. It's because I really don't think he understood the question because he's never dealt with that. He's never dealt with that because he's using a Cronus Zen. That's why. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? But it's like, the thing that pisses me off, he's not nice to people unless he's getting gifted subs or people are donating money to his channel. He streams on Twitch every day, makes a living playing Call of Duty. He doesn't read the patch notes. He doesn't care. For somebody that's this good at Warzone, you're telling me you don't read patch notes? He transitioned perfectly from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. And if you play Warzone, legit, you know that switch messed everything up. You had to change your settings. The game played different. Everything. It was like learning the game all over again. I went from winning solos to not winning at all. Like, I've gotten 1 or 2 wins solos since the release of BO7, and it's been out for a while now. We're looking at like, what, over 6 months? I told him, I called him out for it. I said, the way you respond to people is pretty fucking shit. And he's like, I'm sorry, I just have a low tolerance for stupid questions. When somebody in the chat finally was like, oh, I know what you're talking about, he's like, yeah, we're dropping that. We're not talking about it anymore. Like, bro, I'm supporting your Twitch stream. I'm in the chat. Like, I'm being part of engagement. And you want to, and I'm not the only one that he like responds like shit to. He's like one of those kids that in school he would cause problems, and when the teacher called him out, he'd argue. Like, he's one of those motherfuckers. I'm calling this guy out because he's cheating. He's using a Cronus Zen. He's using a Cronus Zen. A lot of other streamers, a lot of other TikTok streamers, these social media warriors with Call of Duty are using a Cronus Zen. And it's real easy to tell. You look up videos, there is no shortage. There is a large community of people that just, they promote this stuff. Like, it's perfectly normal that it's not cheating. And it is. Bro, I can't believe I went so long not looking into this. Not researching what the fuck a Cronus Zen was. This shit is fucking cheating. It's undetectable by anti-cheat. No, now they're claiming that they're rolling out anti-cheats that are cracking down on the Cronus Zen. I'll believe it more when I see more people getting banned. So this guy, this GalaxyWZ guy, if you watch gameplay of a guy that's showing you, hey, this is what gameplay looks like with a Cronus Zen, and then you look at his gameplay, he doesn't miss shots. He has a stupid high KD in solo quads where he goes up against teams of 4. He 2-boxes, even though 6 months ago he denied it and said he didn't even know what 2-boxing was, and now he openly admits to 2-boxing. 2-boxing is where you use trash accounts. You use new accounts to get into easier lobbies. It's reverse boosting, and then you back out of those trash accounts and use your main account so you can farm kills for content. That's why he can drop like 30 and 40 bombs in solo quads. He's not worried about position. He's not worried about just running around the map and getting third-partied because he can win most of his gunfights. He's not worried about it. Even if he's caught off guard, somebody that's not cheating, and he's usually in lobbies with other dudes that aren't using Cronus Zen. It's why he 2-boxes, because when he gets into sweaty lobbies, then he actually has to work for it. He's going up against other dudes that are using Cronus Zen. He does get killed, and he does get into lobbies that are like that. He constantly gets shadow banned. I'm sorry. If you're constantly getting shadow banned, you're probably cheating. How this works, how shadow banning works, what it is enough people report you for cheating, and what it does is it suspends your account, and then Activision reviews, and if they don't find anything wrong, you get unshadow banned. He's using a Cronus Zen. It's undetectable. They can't prove whether or not he's using AIM software, and the technology just isn't there to like really know if he's using that type of software to give himself an advantage in the game. It's just not there. I mean, that's what's happening. But he gets shadow banned almost every week. I mean, he doesn't get his account back for more than a day or two, and he's shadow banned because people go up against him and they're constantly like, how? He's going up against dudes that are being legit. They're trying to play the game legit, and he's over here making a living off fooling you, believing that he's that good. He's not. He's using a Cronus Zen. If you watch this guy, it's a simple way, and it does. You could do this with any streamer, any guy that you follow, any guy that you're passionate about, that you watch. You're like, oh, this guy's really good. All you have to do, ask him. Especially if you're a big supporter and you've donated money, ask them. Let me see the cord to your controller to your PC. Let me see the cord to your controller to your Xbox or your PlayStation. It's not hard, bro. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate how easy it would be for them to do this. You grab your webcam. This is my cord that I use for my controller. Okay, there is no Cronus Zen. I'm following it down, and it plugs into the back here. All you have to do is ask them, let me see your cable going to your PC from your controller. If they refuse, if they don't want to entertain that, it's because they have a Cronus Zen, my boy. That they don't want to show you that they are actively using a aimbot tool, a piece of software with fucking aim script to fool you into believing they're actually good at the game. They're trash. That's why when they play professional tournaments, GalaxyWZ, they get smashed. They get fucking rolled over because they're not legit players. They literally sell this shit at a fucking GameStop. Guys, it's probably like 70 to 80% of the TikTokers, the streamers, these guys that are playing the game every day trying to make money they're using a Cronus Zen, they're using aim script, they're using a little box that plugs in from their controller to their PC. It's a cord, and it's so easy to hide. Dude, this guy is a simp. I used to watch this guy all the time. I actually supported him until he got fucking rude at the mouth with me on his stream. And the thing was, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, this guy's probably not legit. But this is where it gets concerning, is he's somehow mastered the recoil on all these weapons. He does play every day, but I know for a fact he doesn't play with these weapons enough to be a master with the recoil and know exactly how they behave. He plays with all these different guns and slams kids because he's using a Cronus Zen. I mean, look at zero recoil, crazy sniping. Look at this, solo quads, OG car is back, broken EGRT, broken KSV, new Voyak, #1 meta, Peacekeeper. Yeah, that's an absolute lie. The Peacekeeper is a piece of shit. Buffed Kogot, #1 meta, AK-27, #1 meta, Hawker, #1 meta, the M15, meta Raiden, #1 meta, Rev Build. And you can see like the time frame. These are all in this same month. He's just smacking little Timmies with every gun in the game. Dude, call him out. If you call him out, let me see your cord to your PC. He won't do it. He'll get offended, he'll ban you, or he'll ignore you, or he'll say some slick ass shit at the mouth. His little bitch ass. I hate his face. Hey, I don't blame you if you want to make a living and sit at your house and play Call of Duty and make money. I don't blame you for doing that. But if you're going to do it legit. Actually be good at the game. Galaxy Warzone. He started playing Black Ops Royale, and he was playing in a professional tournament, and they got slammed. They got slammed by legit players, by real players. Like, he looked like he'd never played the game. I was like, you went from smacking little Timmies in solo quads, like you're the god of, like, the best player in the game, to, like, you go to play a tournament and it looks like you've never been in this position before. You get fucking rolled over. Your team gets rolled over by legitimate players. Guys, you're not that good. If you're a streamer, if you're watching this video, I'm calling you out, bro. What's up? Like, in real life, you ain't gonna do fucking shit, little boy. Real simple. Real fucking simple, guys. They're fucking using a Cronus Zen. Dude, if you're using a Cronus Zen, you're watching this video, you're a cheat, bro. You're a hack. You have ruined Call of Duty. You are literally the reason. You can't play legit. You're not that good. You don't have an 11 KD in solo quads because you're legit. You have an 11 KD in solo quads because you're using a fucking Cronus Zen. That's going to do it for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up for me. Talk shit down in the comments. Until the next one, I'm out of here.